This is actually a good question because it talks about basically the tools of alcohol use disorder, where to go, what to do when you are ready to take charge of your life and take accountability, and when you're ready to work on yourself. I actually talk about these particular ones many times in several different videos, but specifically I go over them in great detail. I go live actually Monday through Friday between 5:30 and 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That would be 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you live somewhere else in the world, well, you're gonna have to figure that out. But we go in depth about AA, Smart Recovery, LifeRing, and Women for Sobriety, along with medications and really the red flags of alcohol use disorder. I usually start every meeting talking about those. So if that's something that you want to tap into, you can use it as part of an accountability with your own sobriety and your own path towards alcohol use disorder and sustainable sobriety. And to begin with, Alcoholics Anonymous, AA, is probably the grandfather of all the programs. They started back in the 1930s, about 90 years old. They've actually helped millions of people. And what I really want to point out with any of these, Smart Recovery, LifeRing, Women for Sobriety, what is most important is that you go in there with the right attitude, looking for things that are going to be positive, that are going to work for you. If you go in there with the wrong attitude and you're looking for things to make excuses not to be there, well, you'll find those just as easy. But if you really are ready to change, you will find something there that will resonate with you. The speakers will resonate with you. You need to bond with people inside these groups, and you need to find an accountability partner. Whether or not AA is for you, or Smart Recovery, which is a little bit more progressive than AA, or LifeRing, or specifically Women for Sobriety if you want to just be in a group that are just with women. We go over these and a whole lot more. And again, I'd like to point out there's a lot more than just even these groups. I mean, even in an area that you live in, there's likely some kind of outpatient group therapy if you live in any kind of metropolitan area. I mean, I get it if you live in a rural area in the middle of nowhere, but there really is no excuse not to go to a group, because even AA has online 24 hours a day. I mean, you could be 3 o'clock in the morning living in Nebraska, living in New Zealand, and you could still find a meeting somewhere in the world. In this day and age, there's no excuse not to get to a meeting, and I live in a small town is not an excuse. It's just you need to look for ways to find sobriety in your life, and you're not going to do it alone. Not likely, and you have a much higher probability for sustainable sobriety if you do it with other people that have gone down this road, have gone down this path. And again, these meetings really are all about understanding your behaviors, changing your behaviors, being able to look within yourself and understanding the habits that you've created and replacing those with more positive habits, like maybe working out instead of drinking, maybe doing something creative, finding your purpose, finding goals in your life. These are all very important things. Now, in addition to that, we also talk about medications. I think are very important, like naltrexone and antabuse. These are, narcotic blockers. They will help you with the cravings of alcohol use, of just the desire for alcohol, essentially. So it's important to use both of those tools, use the physical tools, and then you need to go to the meetings to change your behavior and bond with other people. And also you want to participate in these meetings. The more effort that you put into them, the more you're going to get out of them. And the more that you make it a part of your life, the sooner you're going to get your life back to normalcy before you ever took your first drink of alcohol. And of course, in addition to that, I have my own coaching program. If you're looking for customization, in your life, I take the family, I take the alcoholic. It's important to educate the family so that it becomes, we are going to get through this together. The family becomes, built-in accountability, okay? They're there, they become your cheerleaders rather than your adversaries. And also you need, as an alcoholic, you need to find the core reason of what's going on with you and set up better habits to replace the drinking. I know, again, please like, share, and comment. We also have a Facebook group called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism, which is, it's almost at 1,000. I'm going to have to make a second group pretty soon. So if you want to get into that, I would get into it pretty quick before I have to break off and make a second group. And again, thanks so much for listening.